Okay, by the way, Amy, I see your comment. We're about to get that content. So let me put this in my browser so I can see what people are saying here about Tyler's comment. So apparently it was an Instagram story. So for those of you who are wondering what I'm looking at, the community here, my co-reporters here have been telling me that Tyler has released an official response to all of the controversy surrounding his wife, Catelynn, being caught messaging with a catfish posing as a teenager who was friends with CARLY. And so in these messages, there were a lot of very inappropriate things that she was saying. Like she was asking this supposed child for selfies, for her address, for CARLY's address. You know, she was asking this girl to kind of like isolate CARLY so that she could be able to have conversations with CARLY, like all sorts of just very, very, very strange things that should not have been happening. And so now Tyler is finally stepping into the ring. And so I only got the screenshot of what it is he said. I haven't been able to full-blown read what it is that he said. Okay, here it is. This is Tyler's statement. Listen, if I attempted to address, let me make it bigger for y'all. Is this bigger? Listen, if I attempted to address every rumor, media misinformation, or conspiracy theory about us, I would never be able to stop. Because even when we do, people still choose not to believe us. Remember, just because you see it or hear it on the internet doesn't make it true. So they're denying it. We vowed that after this last episode aired, we will not be speaking about our biological daughter or her parents anymore. And that's what we're going to continue to do. However, I can't control if any random content creator, media gossip site, or obsessive hater follows suit and respect that or not. But regardless of whatever new rumors, lies, or conspiracy theories that may come up, we will still continue to honor what we said and not talk about it. So people can take that decision and draw whatever conclusions their imagination desires from it. So whatever you hear about our biological daughter, I assure you it won't be coming from us. Do y'all believe him? I gotta be honest, I'm not sure. Because technically they weren't talking about her, you know, in public or whatever. This is something that was leaked that maybe happened even before all of this kind of, all of this episode aired and everything. Good morning, Esther from Dallas, Texas. Nice to see you again, boo. Nice to see you. And thanks again, Amy, and everybody else who flagged this post from Tyler. AG says, Tyler responds to some of these questions about her relationship. She's very defensive. Oh, Taylor, and that says a lot. She always acts like she doesn't care. And I'm like, oh, there must be something going on there. You know, I think she finally realized that, hey, I'm not getting like a 50-50 stake in this relationship. Everything is going on Corey's terms, and that's not cool. You know, like I think both people need to make concessions in certain aspects of their relationship. But in this relationship, it's always, for the 8 years it's been running, it's always been Taylor making concessions. Fluffy says, I wonder if Catelynn's actions will lead to legal ones from Brandon and Teresa. Listen, if they can go ahead and verify all of this and whatnot, I wouldn't be surprised if they did go down that route, because it really was not okay. What was happening there was just inappropriate in just so many levels. And thank you, Ronnie. You guys, if you're enjoying today's episode of the Morning Report, please don't hesitate to go ahead and give it a thumbs up so YouTube knows you enjoy my content. Wild situation indeed, Amy. Ronnie says, I think it's true. I think Catelynn did this and now they realize they effed up. And it's the perfect cop out, right? Like we said, we're not going to talk about CARLY anymore, so we're not talking about it. I don't know. So yeah, Steph says it's a lie too. It looks like y'all aren't buying it. I think it's all too convenient. It's perfect timing for them, right? With the whole, oh, like we're not supposed to talk about this stuff, so technically we didn't, sort of a thing. I'm not buying it, just saying. Amy says, we'll know for sure if they're truly serious. If Brandon and Teresa get a restraining order next, wouldn't blame them after that. And I used to defend them too much. And listen, that's why I was so upset when I saw these messages too. I was like, come on now, I've been defending you guys for so long. Like, what is this? Raven says they did say it wasn't true. Let me put it back up. Yeah, they said it wasn't true, or like they said, hang on. Listen, if I attempted to address every rumor, misinformation, or conspiracy theory about us, I would never be able to stop. Because even when we do, people still choose not to believe us. But we vowed that after this last episode, we will not, right? I cannot control if any content creator, media, gossip site, or obsessed hater follows suit and respect that or not, right? But regardless of whatever new rumors, lies, or conspiracies. But here's the thing. It's all very vague. There's nothing saying specifically, Catelynn did not message that person. Catelynn would never do something like that. We think that is inappropriate. We think that's disturbing. It's very like vague, like, oh, like haters lie about us, haters make things up about us or something like that. And then they hide behind the whole thing about how they're not supposed to talk about CARLY publicly anymore. So there's something very kind of like vague about it to me in particular. I think when these kinds of allegations, like allegations of potentially grooming a minor are out there, like, you know, I would expect a lot stronger of a response, but that's just me.